Hello everyone, this is the church girl up bright and early this morning because I'm going to get my dinner started early today and hope everyone had a good night and a blessed morning. This morning I'm going to be preparing stuffed chicken breasts and I'm also going to be making some fresh collard greens again for my backyard because my husband loves fresh collard greens. I'm going to be frying those fresh collard greens down in just a little bit of cabbage with literally no water, but very, very tiny little bit. And I'll show you how I'm going to bring that together. But Church Girl is making stuffed chicken breasts. That being said, I'm going to get started. Over here, first of all, these are my greens that I'm going to wash up and get all cut up. I pulled them from my backyard, so they're very nice. So those are the greens there. And over here, I'm going to get started on my chicken breast. As you can see, I have my 2 large chicken breasts. I'm going to only make 2 large chicken breasts because there's 2 of us. 2 large chicken breasts, and I'm going to stuff these chicken breasts with some homemade stuffing that I already have pre-made with cornbread, fresh cornbread that I cook myself with all the seasoning spices that I like in my cornbread stuffing. So I'm going to be stuffing my chicken breast with cornbread stuffing. There are many different things you can stuff your chicken breast with. You can use spinach. A lot of people use cream cheese and different types of cheeses. You can use asparagus. There are so many different ways you can stuff your chicken breast, but today I'm going to be stuffing my chicken breast with my own homemade stuffing, and I'm going to be putting fresh cornbread crumbs, breadcrumbs. I'm going to dip my chicken breast in breadcrumbs with a little portrait seasoning here, a little black pepper in here, a little onion powder, and a little Himalayan salt that I mixed in with just some plain breadcrumbs because I want to dip my chicken breast over in the breadcrumbs. That being said, I'm going to get started, get these chicken breasts all washed up and all stuffed, and I'll be back shortly. Make sure you wash your chicken really, really good. These are nice chicken breasts. Make sure you rinse them and wash them really well and dry them really well. Then I'm going to just go ahead and get them all stuffed. If there any fat on your chicken breast, go ahead and trim away whatever little fat is there. You don't want to stuff that, so go ahead and trim away. If you have any fat at all, just trim it away. These chicken breasts is very nice, so they don't have very much fat on them at all. Okay, but if you have excess fat, go ahead and trim that away. Then you want to take a nice sharp knife, like so, and you can either go in the top or you can go in the side of your breast. I think I'm going to go in right in the top of my chicken breast here. And I'm just going to go ahead. I'm trying to decide if I want to go in the top or the side. These chicken breasts are really not that thick. So I think I'm just going to go make a little pocket right in the side of this one. That's how I'm going to do mine. Don't cut it all the way through because you want to be able to stuff that chicken breast with your stuffing. Okay? So make a little pocket just like so. That way you can stuff your breast. Okay? I'm going to go in now right in the fat part of this chicken breast. Make sure your chicken breast is thick enough so you can make a nice little pocket and you don't have to open it all the way. I'm going to stuff this pocket, that cavity right there, with chicken breast. Okay? Always keep those hands impeccably clean. Keep you some nice hot dish water at all times. Now what I'm going to go now do, I'm going to go ahead and just stuff this chicken breast. I don't think I'm going to put any seasoning. I could put just a little bit of Himalayan salt because I don't have any added salt to my stuffing. We don't use a lot of salt. So what I'll do, I'll go ahead and add just a tiny bit of salt on the inside of my chicken breast. You don't have to do that if everything else is all seasoned up. But since I'm not using a lot of salt, I'll go ahead and put just a little seasoning on my chicken on the inside. Okay? And if you want to, you can just season a little bit on the outside, but you don't have to do this if you already have your stuffing all seasoned up the way you want to cook it. It's just the fact that we like garlic powder and all that good stuff. So I'll go ahead and put a little bit on my chicken on the outside, because I'm gonna dip this chicken over in that breadcrumbs anyway that I have pre-seasoned. So my chicken should be well seasoned. Don't be afraid to season your food. You just don't want to over season it and have it overpowering. Now I'm going to go ahead and stuff this chicken breast. Just like so. Stuff the chicken breast with your stuffing of whatever you're using to stuff it with. And then you can close it up. If it doesn't close up good, you can use some toothpicks to close it up. But I'm not going to worry about the toothpicks. I'm just going to go ahead and put mine right over in the pan there with my, that I'm going to bake in the oven. Now my stuffing has to be baked. It's not already pre-cooked. I had some pre-cooked, but I didn't want to use that. Right over here now, I'm going to go right ahead. And this is another step that you don't necessarily have to use. My breast is really not that thick, so I may take some of the stuffing out. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to lightly dap it, and some of the stuffing, if the stuffing come out, we put it back or put it on the side. Doesn't matter. Then I'm going to place it right over in my pan there. I'm going to take this excess stuffing out because I think I had too much in there. I'm going to make my extra stuffing in another small container on the side. Same thing with this chicken breast. I'm going to go ahead and close it up. Seems like I didn't get my chicken breast really thick like I desire. So I'm going to take some of my stuffing out, just like so. And then just put in enough to fit. It don't have to be a whole lot, just enough to fit inside your chicken breast. Okay? Bake this stuffed chicken and stuffing off in the oven on 350 degrees for about 35 to 40 minutes. I'll come back and then give it a check. See how it's doing. Stuffed chicken breast. Be back short. Okay, now I'm going to take a look at this. At my dressing here. Stuffed chicken breast with stuffing. And I put some stuffing on the side because I only had 2 chicken breasts. It looked like it's cooking really good. Should be ready pretty soon. I think I just may take the top off. Let me just check it out here. I might just take the top off. My chicken breast is cooking up really good. And I think I'm going to leave the top on for a few more minutes. And then I'm going to come back and take the top off and let it brown up. And I'll show you the final product. My chicken breast, stuffed chicken breast with cornbread stuffing. It's cooking up really well. Check my collard greens here. And I think they're cooking down really good. I'm not cooking very many. I'm gonna add some cabbage right to the end of this collard greens. Once they're about 90% ready, I'm gonna just add a little cabbage to the top of those collards. They're cooking really, really well. I'm only cooking a small amount today. Frying collard greens with cabbage. And they're cooking very good. And a little smoked bacon and 1 piece of smoked turkey. I'm gonna top it off with some cabbage. Be back short. Check my stuffing here one more time. See, is it ready? And I think I'm just gonna take the top off and let it brown up. I'm gonna take this top off. And I think I'm just gonna leave that top off and let my stuffing brown up. It's cooking really good. Looks really good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna leave the top off and just let this stuffed chicken breast and my little stuffing I have on the side brown up a little bit. And I'll be back and show you the finished product in a few minutes. Back, and I'm adding now I'm adding the rest of my collards, my cabbage, right over into those collards that I fried up first. And I'm adding the rest of this half a cabbage that I'm going to put right on top of those collard greens. And I'm now going to let this cook down with the collard greens. And I'll come back and I'll show you exactly what they look like. See, my collards is on the bottom. And I just mixed in my cabbage really, really good. I'm not going to add any water because you know cabbage green makes plenty of water. So I had just a tiny bit of water in the base when I cooked my collards. And a little cabbage to my collards, just like so. Have them all mixed in together. Now I'm just going to go ahead and cover this and just let this slowly cook down. And I'm not going to, one piece dropped out. I'm not going to add any more water to this because, as I said, collard greens makes its own water. Don't only take just a little bit. And I wanted these more on the fried side, more than on just a boiled side. So there you have it. Church Girl is cooking up fried collard greens with cabbage, fresh collards from the backyard. Now I'm going to let that saute down really good, simmer down really good on low heat. And when I come back, I will show you my dinner. Stuffed chicken breast with homemade stuffed dressing and cabbage and collard greens mixed together, fried down in a little bacon and a nice piece of turkey. My stuffed chicken breast, look really, really good. I'm going to go ahead and probably put it on 200 for another 10 minutes because I want it to simmer down just a little bit, and then I'm going to turn it off. There you have it. Church Girl made stuffed chicken breast, and I put some extra stuffing on the side of my pan here, and it's coming out, looks really, really good. I'm very pleased with the way it turned out. Cooking with Church Girl. And over here, my mixed collard greens and cabbage is almost complete. I'm going to turn these down on really low. Now they've came to a nice boil and let them finish off. Okay, my stuffed chicken breast and my cabbage and collard mix is all complete. And this is what it looked like. I'm very pleased with the way everything turned out. This is my two stuffed chicken breasts. And I put some extra stuffing on the side here because I wanted to go ahead and cook it all. I want it to be nice and moist. I don't like dry stuffing, so I'm very pleased with the way my two chicken breasts came out. I already stuffed them with some stuffing and some dressing on the side that I want to cook. So there you have it. And also in the back here is my collard greens, little collard greens and half a cabbage that I cooked up together in tiny bit of water because collards make their own water. Cabbage make their own water as well as collards. So I didn't use a lot of water because I wanted this to be more on the fried side. I fried it up in some bacon and a small piece of turkey, smoked turkey. There you have it, cooking with Church Girl. Cabbage and collards together, slowly fried down in a little bacon and a piece of smoked turkey. Came out really good. And over here is my stuffed turkey breast and my dressing on the side. There you have it, cooking with Church Girl. Please go to my channel, subscribe and like and share, and I appreciate it very, very much. Until next time, have a good day.